Hello everybody, I am Christian. I am Brian's brother. I'm his older brother. I've known him all of his life. Let's see, I'm 21, so 20 years of my life since he's a year younger than I am. So, I'd like to start off saying that I just love you guys so much. Emily, you look absolutely beautiful, and Brian, you look very handsome. So Brian, I'm sorry, this is mainly towards you because you're my brother and I've just known you the longest. I'll start off by saying that you are my best friend, and you, starting off in the wrong way, I guess. Yeah, and I love you so much. You may be my little brother, but throughout the years, you've just always been my best friend. You've always been there. So Brian and I, we share a bunk, or we did share a bunk bed in my parents' house for a long time, for 14 years. Brian, he slept on the top bunk and I was on the bottom bunk, and well, I'd come home from school and I'd complain about like school and life and how I wish I was back in California and girls, the typical things. And Brian was always there, and he'd always just listen to everything that I had to say, and it was always very comforting and just a good little brother. And then when it came to his turn, I would be like, I'm tired. It's time to go to sleep. So I must say that throughout the years I've learned, though, and I love listening to Brian now. Whenever he talks, I want to give him the chance to talk and just to listen to him, because he's spent so long listening to me. All right, next part. So, so I just, that just speaks to his servant's heart. So he's such a servant, and he's so humble, and he's just a great guy, and he always wants to just please everybody, and that's just a part of it. Another part of that is, I remember when we were kids, we were really into this band called Skillet. I don't know, we were like into like punk rock type of thing when we were little kids, and my friend was going to one of their concerts, and I was poor because I was a little kid. But Brian, he spent all of his life savings, so he was really good with money. So when I wanted to go, Brian said that he would pay for my ticket and for his ticket to go as well, and I just thought that was amazing, because it was like $50 a ticket, so that's like $100 total, and $100 to like a 13-year-old is like buying a car. So it was a lot of money, and I was dumbfounded at that, and I was the one that would like steal money from him when I was a little kid. So yeah, he's just such a phenomenal person, I must say. All right, now on to Emily. So you joined the family, and I must say we have always had the best kind of relationship. I get to pick on you, and you make it really easy for me to pick on you, and there's nothing better than that. But again, I must say that I absolutely love that, though, because I have Amanda, my older sister over there, and Brian is my younger brother, but I've never had a younger sister. So I'm very happy that you are joining the family, and that I can have a younger sister to pick on forever, and that I can share the older brotherly love with you, and that I can be there to love on you and to protect you as an older brother as well. So I have some lessons learned from when I was a kid and an older brother for Emily. So when you guys are sharing your bunk bed tonight, I would like you to, when you're done talking about how wonderful this wedding is and how fantastic it all went and everything went perfectly, I would love for you to give him a chance to talk and to listen to him, because he's well worth listening to. Everything that he has to say is just fantastic, and I just love that. Let's see, what's my next part? The second thing is Brian will spend his life savings for you like he would spend his life savings for me. And one, don't let him spend all his money on you, because that's just not wise. And two, I want you to be willing to spend everything within you for Brian, because he absolutely deserves it. So lastly, and most importantly, God is a priority in marriage, and I've been married for almost a year now, and I think that is the most important thing in a marriage, and I know that I know that God is on your guys' side, and that as long as you guys are praying together, that you guys are reading the Bible together and going to church and being in small groups together, there's nothing that will stop you too. So I just want you to know that, and just God is on you guys' side, and I love you guys so very much. to Brian and Emily.
Dilly dilly. All right, next up, I'd like to invite up Elizabeth. Let's hear it for Elizabeth, everyone.